Art turning thorns into nails and stumbling blocks into stepping stones. The last of 7 lessons. Capstones. Why must we all and do, as living souls, have to bear our share of the troubles and toils and foibles and failures, trials, tribulations, and tragedies that are ever a part and parcel of life on the material plane? Hmm? It is an important question to ask of oneself, for it is as a gauge of one's very growth and development, and the manner in which answered indicates one's spiritual status of understanding. And though many don't even bother to consider the question beyond a passing thought, while still more play a blame and or shame and or dodgeball game, or feign victimhood, stunted for want of growing up, no one, not a one, can avoid or evade life's inevitable blocks, blockades, and boulders for long. So one might as well get used to the fact that these tests are built into dearly beloved Mother Nature's curriculum vitae. In fact, 'tis all self-imposed. Wouldn't or don't you know? We must of necessity bear many coincident experiences as individuals in the material world, whereby in recognizing one's obligations and responsibilities, simultaneously learning the lessons of lowliness and meekness of heart, does one come to exemplify the very meaning of sacrifice and service itself, and thereby become a remarkable and worthy person. Know that the ultimate purpose of life is to be one with everything, and that includes everyone, everyone. And though results may take time to manifest, there's no surer way towards this and that realization than to keep on keeping on, positively. For as one trusts in oneself, so too does one's higher power take hold of one's extremities, adjusting one to every situation accordingly, like gust instincts prompting you for this and that, you know. Besides, that's how strength is rejuvenated and renewed, anyways. And so, as one meets challenges head on, thusly, the so called thorns and stumbling blocks of life, enduring and overcoming temptations, you are filling purpose for which one came and was called to arms for in the first place, to bear the burdens of life, not in sorrow, but rather in joy and gratitude, nevertheless. After all, life is indeed beautiful. And as one meets and conquers given obstacles as they arise, there comes a ability to face and pass even greater tests that are sure to come, etc. ad nauseum, as one progresses and ascends in the process of becoming an honorable heir to wear the mantle of what it means to be a human being in the first place, as in humane, to be of service, is to be a channel of blessings unto others, and to become conscious of living in such an abiding way is to open doors and find activity in understanding through virtue without compromising oneself either way. In a nutshell, helping you become more spiritual. That's all. Day by day and night, faith is thusly replenished, giving one more insight and wherewithal to recognize circumstances and conditions which arise, whether material, mental, or spiritual, where the greatest force at our immediate dispense and disposal in whatever realm and or sphere of influence one finds oneself in is the practice and use of cooperatively engaging in service to others, whoever that may be, regardlessly, with each other. In other words, time is of the essence. In every minute of any season and every second, use the fires that have you otherwise confused, overwhelmed, or wailing as opportunities to forge a greater, more resilient and tempered self with sharpened understanding Get it? Empowerment always gives the increase. There is no higher height worth achieving than to be a friend unto the bitter and sweet end. 'Tis the capstone of a thriving life, well lived while still alive and kicking.